Grand Rising, happy Monday. I'm back. It's been a moment. Taking you along for another walk. I've come to one of my favorite spots. I just want to show you. This is where I am. Still in Lakeel, Nova Scotia. However, I walked down to a place called the Grist Mill. I used to come here all the time as a kid. I ain't even gonna lie, smoked my first cigarette down here. I won't even tell you how old, but it was here. It's just beautiful. I used to go pick marsh greens right over there. It's what they call marshlands. The tide would go out back in the day because this has all been dammed off. And in fact, this one bridge right here, there were 3 bridges in this area. And like most of our areas, they put dams in our waterways. Interesting. Interesting. Took the camera off of me because I want you to just enjoy the scene. Everything's in so full and green. I hope you're making a great day. And I hope you set your intentions. And I hope you're standing in your power. And if you're not standing in it, you're moving in it. And I hope you have not allowed anybody to block your throat chakra. I'd also like to make a little note in this video that there have been notices coming from me for a friend request. So obviously, somebody's at it again. You will not be getting any friend requests from me, so please do not accept any friend requests. And I don't know why all of a sudden I become so important. Because I'm going to tell you, whoever it is, you couldn't be me if you wanted to be. They broke the mold. Look at the sky. You could not be me, so please stop trying. And I can tell you, if you're up to anything nefarious, my spirit guides will crush you. And you will be exposed. And we're in a full moon, or heading there. I don't know how many of you are feeling this full moon. But it's been affecting my sleep. I always end up waking up super early. Either supercharged with a thought, or, yeah, I end up waking up and it's usually supercharged with a thought. See, they got down here mowing. Believe it or not, this is what they call the grist mill. Now, there used to be, back in the day, one day, it used to generate power. And then it just became a historical site, which is now not even a real historical site. It's gone. And there used to be a great big wheel inside that building that used to go round and round and round. You see how they have that all fenced in? That was not fenced in. Now we just have reservoir of water. Last time I was down here, I think a beaver was in there. This is what they do. This is exactly what they do. Now this no longer serves its purpose. So it's turning into like a graveyard. Remember, folks, this all was Indian land. All of this, Indian land. Now it's just stolen land. Stolen land. We'll call it stolen land. I like that. That means you might catch a thief. I'm going to take you over to the monument. Oh, of course, in French and English. Erected the government of Canada. Poutrincourt Mill, 1607. To relieve the toil of their hands, mill in making flour for the settlers at Port Royal. So this is originally what it was for. I guess it was a mill. And who was running the mill for Port Royal? And what was going on for Port Royal? Was this for the soldiers that had already conquered? 1607. I got to go check that date on the Laquille River. Here in early 1607. She thought this was just a nice little old mill. Turned it back around on me because it's such a bittersweet for me. And to look at how just ran down it is, because they're done with it. Purpose served. I'm surprised that they even get in here to mow. And yeah, let's talk the non-amenity Indian, because nobody wants to talk about that Indian, because that Indian looks just like me. That would be my family's bloodline. Non-amenity. That's the Indian that they're talking about. When you say non-amenity, yeah, I use the word Indian. It's not offensive to me. You used it in all of your literature, every time you wrote. So I'm going to use it back. And I'm not feeling very apologetic tonight. As I said, I come down here and I get good feelings, bad feelings. We'd often come down here to get cool. And as I said, it was right over here. Let me turn this around. Right over in this area, right here, that I used to go marsh green picking with my mother. And she was always concerned about us ending up in a sinkhole. Be careful the way you stepped. And look, I didn't know the difference between a sinkhole and I just listened. Now they got it all blocked up, and I could go down there, because sometimes I do go down and go in and go around, but I ain't feeling like doing all that with the camera tonight. I just wanted to give you a view. Laquille has quite a history. Quite a history. Many have written on Laquille already. Many have written on Laquille already. Few its true history. Shall I say that? But the one great thing is the sun is shining. The sun is shining, and let me get me out of the sun. Because there is a glare on my face. And there is a beautiful breeze. And thus far, not too many mosquitoes. So I thought it would be a good time to come down. Nice breeze. Earlier it was warm. I celebrated my birthday this weekend. It was quiet. Celebrated with friends, a couple of friends. But for the most part, it was a quiet weekend. And I wanted it that way. I find that the drawing of the moon, it has an effect on me. That's probably another reason why I haven't made too many videos. Being a Cancer, I feel a lot of stuff. And I can feel various energies, shall we say. So, I set my intentions for my day, and I process a lot. There was one of these trees here that you could get cherries from. Now, I think the cherries are done. But in my memory as a kid, and I think I'm probably looking, I think this is an apple tree now. But there was a cherry tree over here. All through this area. Bunch of quick claim deeds. What an interesting area we live in. Let alone an interesting world. But every day, more truth is coming into light. Every day, melanated chiefs of the land are rising. Every day, new information on how we've been bamboozled coming to the front. Nova Scotia needs to prepare itself. The world needs to prepare itself for truth, for real conversations, coming out of your cognitive dissonance. You can't stay in cognitive dissonance. Pretending like you don't know. Or continuing to be so wrapped up in this matrix that you choose not to see. This world's in a mess. And in order to straighten that mess out, we need to bring truth in order back. Because we've been living a lie. And most of us live a lie and we don't even realize it's a lie. Because it's been a lie that's been programmed to us since the day we were born. Because your parents started to tell you the lie. Because they really didn't know the truth, because they were also programmed. And then some of us, if you're old enough, your parents knew the division in the lie, but kept with the program. All truth seekers, I'm calling on all you truth seekers. You want to help change what's going on this planet? Start speaking your personal truth. I'm glad I made this video. It's been a moment. And I hope you are blessed to be in a beautiful area like this, like I am today. And that you have your 2 feet, that you can walk to it, that you can breathe. I hope you're loved and you're loving yourself. And in having said that, I am going to take you back to the water before I say goodbye so that you get to see it again. Because it is beautiful. I'm going to turn the camera around. Isn't that much more a better scene than my face? I agree. Oh, just the running of the water. I just come down here sometimes and just sit. There's something about running water and water over rocks. Tranquil. Tranquil. This is in their backyard, front yard, side yard. It's like having a nature tape in full play all the time. So I'm going to cut this video off here. I am sending you love, peace, healing, good vibrations as you go on and make a great day, a great evening, a great afternoon from wherever you're at. Standing in your power. Bye.